Did you know that Sinterklaas, the beloved bringer of joy and chocolate letters, harbored a chilling secret? For centuries, children across the Netherlands and Belgium eagerly awaited his arrival by steamboat, visions of marzipan pigs and speculaas cookies dancing in their heads. But beneath the jolly facade, a darker truth lay hidden, a truth that would unravel the very fabric of the Sinterklaas tradition. It began subtly, a flicker in the old saint's eyes, a strange tightening of his smile. The gifts, once thoughtfully chosen, became peculiar. A little girl who dreamt of a pony received a taxidermied squirrel. A boy who wished for a bicycle found a single, rusty training wheel under the tree. Whispers of these odd occurrences rippled through the towns, dismissed as the saint's eccentricities, the ramblings of overtired parents. Then came the disappearances. Children who had been deemed naughty vanished without a trace. At first, it was just one or two, chalked up to runaway cases. But the numbers grew, a chilling pattern emerging. Each missing child had been visited by Sinterklaas, their names ominously absent from his gift-giving list. The joyous anticipation curdled into fear. Parents locked their doors, hushed their children. The festive songs replaced by anxious whispers. The investigation, headed by a grizzled detective named Inspector de Vries, hit a brick wall. No witnesses, no clues, just a growing list of missing children and a pervasive sense of dread. De Vries, a man who had seen the darkest corners of the human soul, found himself baffled. Sinterklaas? A kidnapper? Preposterous. Yet, the evidence, however circumstantial, pointed to the seemingly impossible. One cold December night, De Vries, driven by a desperate hunch, decided to break into the Sinterklaas house, the temporary residence where the saint and his helpers stayed. The house, usually bustling with activity, was eerily silent. Inside, De Vries discovered a hidden passage behind a bookshelf, a passage leading down into the dark, damp cellars. The stench was overwhelming, a mixture of decay and something sickeningly sweet. He followed the passage, his heart pounding in his chest, the flickering beam of his flashlight revealing a horrifying sight. Cages, lined up against the cold stone walls, each holding a terrified child. And in the center of the room, Sinterklaas, his jolly facade gone, replaced by a chillingly calm demeanor. He held a large, ornate sack, the kind used for delivering gifts, but this one bulged ominously. De Vries, gun drawn, demanded an explanation. Sinterklaas simply chuckled, a dry, rasping sound that echoed through the cellars. "They were naughty, Inspector," he said, his voice devoid of its usual warmth. "They didn't deserve my gifts." He gestured towards the sack. "I have a special place for naughty children." De Vries lunged forward, but it was too late. Sinterklaas opened the sack, revealing not toys and treats, but a grotesque collection of bones, small skulls staring blankly up at the flickering light. The children in the cages screamed, their cries mingling with De Vries's own horrified gasp. The ensuing struggle was short and brutal. De Vries, fueled by rage and despair, managed to subdue the saint, the jolly red suit now stained with something far darker than soot. As the police swarmed the house, the truth began to unravel. Sinterklaas, it turned out, was not the benevolent figure of legend. He was a monster, a creature who had preyed on children for centuries, his true nature masked by the festive cheer and the willing blindness of a society desperate to believe in the magic of Christmas. The story that emerged was far more horrifying than anyone could have imagined. Sinterklaas, using his magic and the complicity of his helpers, who were now revealed to be enchanted beings bound to his will, had been kidnapping and consuming naughty children, using their essence to maintain his youthful appearance and magical powers. The bones in the sack were the remnants of centuries of victims, a chilling testament to the saint's dark secret. The news sent shockwaves through the world. The Sinterklaas tradition, once a symbol of joy and childhood wonder, was shattered, replaced by horror and disbelief. The festive songs were silenced, the red suits burned, the image of the jolly saint forever tainted. De Vries, hailed as a hero, was left with the haunting memory of the children in the cages, their terrified eyes forever etched in his mind. And in the dark cellars beneath the Sinterklaas house, a chilling silence descended, broken only by the faint echo of children's cries, a grim reminder of the monster who had masqueraded as a saint. The world would never look at December 6th the same way again.